Today I have some snowy DIYs for you. Today's video is part of a playlist hosted by these lovely ladies called Think Snow. You'll find the playlist and the links to all of their channels in the description box below. Project number 1 is a snowy tree. This is a duster from Dollar Tree, and I'm simply going to use my scissors to kind of shape this into a tree. So I'm tapering towards the top so that it's more of a tree shape. Once I have the shape I'm looking for, I'm going to remove that handle, and I'm going to be using a thrifted lamp base for the trunk of the tree. It simply sits right down in there, and that is all there is to this project. Project number 2, I'm using this sign that was originally from Target Dollar Spot, and I'm going to be using some white chalk paint to paint the center of the sign. So now I have this painted, and I've printed off this graphic, but I have reversed it, and I've printed it off on a LaserJet printer. And you have to do that because we're going to put Mod Podge on this side and then place it down this way and let it sit overnight. So I have this and I have the snowman. So now I'm going to give this, and this a good layer of Mod Podge, and then we'll flip it over. I'm giving the graphic a nice generous coat of Mod Podge, and then I'm going to flip it over and let it sit overnight. Another tip is to print this out on the cheapest paper you can find. Mine is the Jot brand from Dollar Tree. It just makes it easier to rub away once it's completely dry. Now I'm going to wet the paper and kind of start rubbing it around until the paper does start to rub away from the sign. I did have a couple of letters that did rub away a little bit more, and here's where I made my mistake. I used a paint pen, which isn't a terrible idea, but I should have let it dry before I did this because it started to run, and I should have just left it alone with that, but instead I tried to clean it up, and now I have pretty much a mess. But do as I say, not as I do. I'm adding a couple of snowflakes just to embellish the piece a bit, and this project is complete. Not my best work, but it was a cute idea. Project number 3 is perfect for your kitchen. I'm using some of these plastic spoons from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 4. I'm only using 3, and I'm going to be adding some snowman faces to the spoons. I try to make each one just a little bit different. And I'm going to add a little carrot nose to each snowman. My snowmen need scarves, so I'm using strips of flannel pajamas that I had cut up, and I'm also going to be gluing on some buttons. This little snowman is going to get some earmuffs, so I'm using some pom-poms and this piece of wire that I had pulled off something else, and it was the perfect shape and already curled up like that and everything. So I'm just going to use hot glue to add that to the top of the snowman. The other two snowmen will get hats. The white one is from Hobby Lobby. I got it on clearance last year. Black and white hat are ornaments from Walmart that I also got on clearance last year. For project number 4, I'm going to be using some of this weathered gray stain, and I'm going to stain this wood tag from Dollar Tree, front, back, and sides. This is another graphic that I printed out. I'm not using Mod Podge this time. I'm simply going to trace the graphic onto the wood using carbon paper. Now I'll simply trace over it using a black paint pen. This is a snowman ornament from Dollar Tree. I'm going to remove that hook and I'm going to glue that to the front of the sign. I'm also adding some of this white and gold ribbon from Dollar Tree. Last little embellishment will be a snowflake that I'll add to the front of the snowman. Hope you've enjoyed these snowy DIYs today. Don't forget to check out the playlists in the description box below, along with our hosts' channels. Be sure and hit that thumbs up, subscribe button, and the notification bell. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to share the chic. Bye now.